Gotta make a good click baity title. Just check the audio first. Audio check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Baity title. Just check the audio first. Audio check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Great. Dwarf Fortress. You won't believe what I found? Question marks? Do I want this to be public? Sure, why not? Why not? Dwarf Fortress 2006. Thought it was older than that. Alright. This is Dwarf Fortress. Tutorial. So, I think I tried to play Dwarf Fortress
Casodal.
once
Enjoyed
before,
shield. What a horrible name for a dwarven fort. Strike the earth.
and
Alright,
I didn't
so
get very far.
let's take a look at what we've got. On this side,
So,
this is where
we have gone for the Phobos? Just sprites. So, Dwarf Fortress is like an Ask game. I think we've put in a sprite sheet, so it's very loud. How loud is it on the stream? Let's find out. So what is the quality of this? Oh, quality is like 220. What's going on? What is the quality? Excellent connection, apparently. But that quality is dog shit. Oh wait, no, that's just because it's automatically putting it down for me. Oh wait, no, the quality's fine. Okay, cool. So, we've created a world already. So the bit we're up to is finding a location for our Dwarf Fortress. Now I'm thinking maybe I should just stream just the game. So let's do that. This one maybe? Hide the actual display. There we go. Look at that beauty.
we'd set this 3x3 square is where we would be our land
So,
for our fort.
don't care
Now you
about
can
that.
see if you want to go on this tour here, we're in the middle of a town of Ririlidipi, some sort of elven, filthy elven.
It's updating the world. Don't really know what this means.
This is kind of
I guess it's kind of like playing events that have happened. I don't know.
Now we do not want savagery.
So I was told that we want to pick a location. We want to find a location. We want savagery. No. So do we put that on low if we can?
No savagery. No evil.
Or NA,
well,
which I think means none. Maybe?
We want a fluxstone layer, yes. That's important. We want that.
A
We do
fluxstone
not
layer?
want an aquifer.
Don't
Aquifers are a pain,
aquifer.
especially for a new player. Just no.
Aquifer.
Everything else is fine. Just leave it as it is.
And then we do a
and
search.
What this does, it's really quick because it's a small map, but it's going to show you the blinking
I'll pretty
green
much watch
is
the
all
YouTube
places that
video of how you
qualify
play
for
this game as I go along. So
Right,
this is it
we
scanning
have
through the map.
Fluxstone,
And then all the green
they
bits
have
are potential locations.
no aquifer. Escape, and then we can go back to moving our cursor around.
You can even use your
Find it.
cursor. So, oh, was it still? Oh, it's still searching. Let's search the whole thing. Is it searching? Right, now it's done. So, Where's my cursor? Oh, I'm just doing those things. Browse results. Right, here we go. You see there's this little yellow cross there. That's my cursor. This game is so bad. So all these green places. So this is a sandy place. There's some soil, shallow metals. So we want flux stone layer, don't we? Do we want sand? I feel like we don't want sand. If we're a dwarf, we would not build a fortress in sand, because of that nursery rhyme. You know, you build your house upon the sand and it falls down. So this one near a mountain. Dwarfs like mountains. And some soil, good. And there's flux stone layer, woodland, warm. Let's embark. I press the button. Has anything happened? Do I press? Oh, I press E to embark. Embark assistant info. No. Cancel clear find. What? No. E. Embark. I guess we want this one? Are we embarking? Something happening?
Kind of a pain to find the thing. We're up here in the ocean. But we could go to this little island. And we're at has. We have some soil, we have deep metals, we have a flux layer. That's good. A lot of thought when this is
Skipping through the tutorial.
I think it wasn't available. This is the points remaining. Don't worry about it. Bidding wilderness beyond.
Right. You have arrived. Blah blah. Dwarven history. Gonna be great. Got some characters on my screen. Let's go. This is the beauty. Oh wow, the graphics. The graphics. How do you zoom in? How do you pause? Is this paused? Let's listen to the tutorial.
Track has finally ended. Shut up, dwarf, I'm trying to talk. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Moses Seg. Moses Seg is our homeland fort that we came from, somewhere in those mountains. That's the town that we came from. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor and sustenance, we have a bolt, plow, or hook to provide for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings, ere the dingoes get hungry. There's going to be dingoes running. Enjoyed. So, let's take a look at what we've got. On this side, we have a mini-map, which we don't want. Tab twice. Okay, bye. Now,
okay, tab twice.
I want you to imagine this as... I'm going to zoom out a little bit. We are looking down... We're on a mountain right now. And we're looking down... Or it's snow. Actually, I guess it's snow. Yeah, a pile of snow. You click on it, it tells us there's a pile of snow. Okay, so we're looking... It's very snowy here. So imagine us in the sky looking down on our dwarves. We can zoom in and we can see our dwarves here. We have this brown thing as our dwarven cart, our wagon, right there. And we have things, we have a stray hen, we have a stray turkey hen, we have Feb, our miner.
Dogs,
and this is Tosid, our mason. This one is Sodal, our hunter. But just imagine looking down on all this, and then it makes it a little more easier. So these triangles are stairs, it's a slope. You can see that this layer is a little bit more shadowy because we're on the layer up. You know, it's actually, when I first started playing this game, it was easy if I imagined Minecraft, the way the layers work there, because there is no slopes really on Minecraft. You just sort of step down to the next layer. That's kind of how this works. We're on this layer. If we hit shift, well, actually, just a less than sign. If we go down a layer, this is all in the mountain right now, which is why it's black, and this is that layer right there. You can kind of see we go up.
Oh, here we go. So shift
from here,
hold
we have all the tree stumps.
Greater than less than sign.
We can go up
trees.
To this layer. And now we're looking sort of in the middle of the tree. We go a little
layer.
higher, we can see we're at the top of the tree now. Looking
oh yeah, top of the trees. Less than goes higher.
So that's
zooms out. Okay,
there you go. That's the. Hopefully that has explained the view.
Amazing.
It's kind of strange looking right now because there's snow on the ground, which is kind of annoying. But there's that.
There's question marks all about.
All right, now let's take a look at our menu over here. As I said before, everything that we want to do in the game every option that we have,
having fun?
there's a shortcut key for it, and over here is the buttons we can push. There's a few buttons that are very important, especially beginning. The D for designations gives us mining. It tells us to chop down trees, and it tells us to gather plants. Those three things are going to be doing a lot of at the very beginning. Okay? Escape. We're going to go back. B is building. If we want to build a building of any kind, crafts dwarf shop, carpenter shop, mason's workshop, a still, these are all very, very important things, especially early on. These are in here in B. Every building that we can do. If we want to build something, it's going to be in here. So, like for the crafts dwarf workshop, B, and then W for workshops, and all of our workshops are right here. If we want to build it, we hit enter, and we'll select. We'll do that in a second.
Okay.
Escape to go back. Another important one is P. P is our stockpiles. So right now, all of our stuff is on this caravan. If we want, we don't want to leave it out there because then things will come out and steal it. We want to dig into the mountain and put stockpiles in the mountain. So like all of our food, we want inside, right? So we're gonna hit P to set up a stockpile and then use the F for food. There's that one. That's all we're gonna talk about right now.
Okay, up until we need to press P to get stockpiles up, and F to make a food stockpile. Did I just do that? I don't know.
That's enough for those options. So we're going to start with D for designate. We're going to dig. Now there's a couple different options. You can of course go into the side of a mountain, or you can just go straight down. I think we're going to go to the side of the mountain because it's a little bit easier to understand, I think.
Okay, so this guy's going to the side of the mountain. We're quite close to the mountain, so we can go to the mountain over there.
So let's go down to this layer, and let's just dig in right here. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you could plan it out a little more, but you know what? Let's just dig. So we're gonna hit D to get designation, and then D to mine, and then we can. There's a couple of different ways. You can use your mouse if it's easier for you.
To
just
mine.
drag it out. If that's easy, then just do it that
out.
way.
Okay.
If you want to use a keyboard, then you hit Enter, and then you can move over. You can hold Shift and move over really far. Enter. And then we're gonna dig out some spots to put our stockpiles in. And then we can just go whoop, and go over there, and we're going to designate this all to be dug. Let's say we want to separate these, then we can hit X, cancel the designation.
Oh, mining too much. How do I undo?
Let's go like that.
X,
there we go.
cancel. Okay.
Okay, so
I'm going to pause this while I figure out what to do. Enter. Okay. Now, is anyone going to... Ah, here we go. The dwarves are moving. Ah, they're mining. Look at that. We're mining right into this. Actually, I think we're just mining into the slope. I don't know. Maybe we're underground now. Yeah, I think this is a mountain going up. Maybe it might all be flatland. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna do that again. D and then D, and then do this, and then what the tutorial man said is.
What we're going to do is, we've got that to be mined out. So two of our dwarves will grab their pickaxes and come dig this out.
Yeah, make some like side rooms, so like that could be a side room. There we go. It's a nice little room there for some stockpiling.
Here we go.
So okay, he's done like a big old room. Big room is for stockpiling. Let's do that. He's done two rooms, so I'll make another one here as well. Wait, do I want... Have I done this right? I want that there, don't I? Yeah, okay I do. So I want that there, like that. Right. Now we're cooking. Go dwarves mine. Very nice. Very good.
Okay, so what we're going to do is, we've got that to be mined out. So two of our dwarves will grab their pickaxes and come dig this out. Also, we want wood, because wood gives us things like beds and doors and tables and chairs. So we want to chop down some trees. T, chop trees.
Okay, now we need to chop down trees. So we press T. T, no, D, and then T. Chop down trees, yes, cool. And how do we chop down trees?
We're gonna hit. We're just gonna grab all these. See all these tree stumps here? We're gonna go just select an area.
Okay, we're gonna select an area. So there's some kind of way to select an area. Box select off, Alt M, box select on. I'm just gonna go jam. No, it didn't work. I don't know where I'm now. We're over here for some reason. But if we click once. Oh, shift makes you move faster, that's good. There we go. Look at that. Done. Escape is done. Now those guys are going off chopping trees. Right, let's pause the game while we
shift and using my arrow keys and then enter, and all these are marked now to be chopped down. So someone's gonna grab an axe and go do that. One of my wood choppers will do that. We also want to gather plants. So P, we're gonna do the same thing.
Okay, now we want to do.
And if there's any plants under here, which can't wait.
Plants apparently. So we go to D, and we go to D, and we go to P. Gather plants. Click, and then go over here and like, I'm just gonna gather everything. Why not? Boom. Done. Russia, let's think.
See them, but there they are. There they're there. It's hard to tell because there's snow.
Pile of wood.
So those will be grabbed. Now, what are we going to do with them? We're going to put them in stockpiles as soon as we get this dug out, but we can't do it yet because they need to go dig. So let's hit spacebar to unpause the game. Space, resume.
Spacebar apparently pauses.
Now there they go.
Pauses.
One dwarf, this guy, Dumont, is going to come over here and look like he's grabbing some plants. And we got, I'm not sure who it is, but somebody's over here chopping trees down. Who is this? Zan. We can click on Zan. He is felling.
We've got this guy's called some weird ASCII character as Ficod Signug, and his friend is Udib Onumlom, or also called Udib Mirrored Crushed.
A tree. His name is Zan Rolfulfidden. He's a woodcutter. And that's what he is doing right now. And we also have our two dwarves in here digging out some dirt. This is a soil floor. You can kind of see down in the corner. I just tried pointing at it for some reason. But in the bottom right corner, it's blue. Soil floor. You can also click on it. Silt loam cavern floor, which is good. We can stick our mushrooms into it. Now, the fighting sound we hear is probably our hunter. Now, how do we see what that is? You hit R. Where's R? R.
The dog is fighting.
Reports.
Uh-oh.
The hunting dog and is fighting a badger boar. If you want to see a report on that, we hit enter to view the report.
Oh my god.
And this is what it...
Look what's happened. A stray dog has attacked the giant king snake and its left front paw has been bitten off. It's sailed off in an arc. Oh, vicious. Is this my... Okay, it's dog fighting the giant snake. That's fine. I don't think any of them belong to me.
What the badger is doing to the boar.
For a dog to die,
if we want to see where that is, we hit Z. We can zoom to it. We can see the fighting.
Very sad.
Right here. There's the dog, and it's... Is it on top of the... Yeah,
apparently
the boar.
A way to zoom
if we want to see where that is, we hit Z. We can zoom to it.
F.
We can see the fighting.
F.
Right here. There's the dog, and it's...
There's a button to get to your combat logs. I forgot what it is.
Badger is doing... Want to see a report on hunting dog... Reports.
Reports.
The hunting dog and is fighting a badger boar. If you want to see a report on that, we hit enter to view the report.
Oh,
and this
here.
is what the
Look.
badger is doing to the boar.
Here is the.
If we want to see
the
where that
result of
is,
this
we hit Z,
massacre.
we can zoom to it, we can see the fighting. Right here. There's the
Right.
dog, and is it on top of the, yeah, it's on top of the badger boar. Whatever a badger boar is, but he's chewing on him. Good job, buddy. Go chew on him. What are these things? Yak bull. Oh, badger sow. Now, if you want to see what units are on the map without having to
Let's skip
actually
this
cursor
tutorial.
over them,
Wait
you
for
hit
this thing
U.
to get
All of
built.
our pets that we brought with us. We have our 7 citizens without having to actually cursor over them. You hit U for unit list.
You shows
We
your
have our
units.
7 citizens.
Digging, felling tree. These
Over
guys
here
are
we
on
have
jobs.
All of our pets that we brought with us.
Guys
We have
going to
dogs,
plant.
turkeys, hens,
We've
ducks.
got pets.
Over here we have others. These are others is what is on the map right now.
Drakes, ducks,
Lots of badgers.
hens.
Lots of badgers. Nothing is dead right now. Good. The year is still young. Yes.
Have these all died?
Escape. Get out of that.
Dead, missing.
Okay, so we're
nothing's
gonna fast
died.
forward.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna let them dig, and we'll cover a few more things. Okay, so we've dug out our what I've designated here. As you can see,
In the tutorial,
summer,
he
or
just
spring is moving along, so the snow has
fast-forwarded.
melted, so now we can actually
Don't know
see
how he
the
did
grass,
that.
which is very, very nice. So what we're gonna do first? Well, there's a few things we must do very beginning of the game. Our dwarves need something to drink. They need beer, ale, wine. They need something. Food is less important. We can find food. We can pick
I'm
berries.
hearing that dwarves
but
need beer,
is very
food and
important.
wine.
Dwarves get very angry if they don't have beer. So the first thing we're going to do is set up our farm plots and our still. Now,
To make a
we're
farm.
now going to use the B menu. We have been doing D for designate for everything. We designated trees, picked plants, dug. That's all D. Well, now we're going to build something. We're going to go to B, and we're going to look for farm plot, which is right here, and it is P. So we're going to hit P,
Why can't
and we're
I
going to use the
select? Okay. B's
UMKH
build, and then we want P for farm plot.
thing to set this thing out. Now you can't build here because this is stone, but this is dirt down here. So let's go down here. You can see a red X,
Soil
green
or
X,
mud.
and we're going to go that.
So
So
I
we'll
need
just
to
do
build.
one big one.
Somewhere where there's soil or
Actually,
mud.
you know what we'll do? 3. We'll do one big plot there. Enter, and one of our dwarves, as soon as we are unpaused, will come down here and start tilling the soil. And along with that soil, we want a still. So we're going to hit B. No, we're going to hit
So
escape.
in the tutorial, he's
We're going to hit
he's
B,
dug out
and then W for
into a mountain which
workshops.
has soil.
And then we're going to build.
My mountain is all. There's no soil here, so it's slate cavern floor. What I need is soil. I don't get soil. So why is nobody digging anymore? Stone wall, stone floor. Maybe we just build outside? Maybe we dig down outside. I don't know. Do I
Our
build-
still, which is an L. Now, the still, something to
I
make
think
note
if
of
I'm
when
growing
we build
mushrooms,
buildings.
I need
You
to
can
do
see
them
one of these squares
inside
is shaded, the rest of
cave.
them are bright. That shaded square is one that you cannot path through. You can't walk through that. So make sure you don't want to like put this in the doorway like that. You can put it like that, just fine. They can walk through that when the still is there, but not the shaded part. But we're gonna stick our still right here. And we hit enter, and now it's gonna ask us, what do you want to build the still out of? Do you want to build out of limestone, which you can see there's limestone chunks right.
Right, just for the sake of following the tutorial, I think I'll build a plot outside the house. So, oh, I've only built one. Oh, you can use U and M to change the width and the height. My God. And then building present. Yeah, I know the building present. That was me. I built that. How do I get rid of that? What? Armor stand. Oh, are we on about? Right, how do we get rid of that? Remove building. Gone. Cool. Right, and then we go building farm plot. Make it this big? Oh, I can't build where there's stone, so build that there. Right, and then he says make a style.
Here, you can put your cursor. But we're gonna stick our still right here. You can see
Still.
wine. They need something. Food is less important. We can find food. We can pick berries, but beer is very important.
Armor
Dwarves get
stand,
very angry
bed,
if they don't have
seat.
beer. So the first thing we're going to do is set up our farm plots and our still. Now, we're now going to use the B menu. We have been doing D for designate for everything. We designated trees,
Can't find a still here.
plants, dug. That's all D. Well, now we're going to build something. We're going to go to B, and we're going to look for farm plot, which is right here, and it is P. So we're going to hit P, and we're going to use the UMKH thing to set this thing out. Now, you can't build here because this is stone, but this is dirt down here. So let's go down here. You can see red X, green X. And we're going to go like that, and we'll just do one big one. Actually, you know what? We'll do 3. We'll do one big plot there. Enter. And one of our dwarves, as soon as we are unpaused, will come down here and start tilling the soil. And along with that soil, we want a still. So we're going to hit B. No, we're going to hit escape. We're going to hit B. And then W for workshops.
Oh, W is workshop.
And then we're going to build our still, which is an L.
Still is
now,
L.
Still, something to make note of whenever you build buildings. You can see one of these squares is shaded. The rest of them are bright. That shaded square is one that you cannot path through. You can't walk through that. So make sure you don't want to like put this in a doorway like that. You can put it like that. It's fine. They can walk through.
Right, so we're going to build a building, but we should build it near the farm. So maybe we should do a little entrance into the mountain near the farm. So D, mine, and then we're going to go mine into this bit here. And we'll build another door here. And so this will be our room for the... Let's go multi-select. This will be our room where we put the workshop. Done. Now I just need that to happen. Where am I digging, dwarves? Dig, dig, dig. Ooh, is that soil? Oh no, it's not stone. Okay, so while that happens, we can press B. Oh no, let's wait for him to build. Come on. Cool. Now we can do build, workshop, L for still, and we'll plonk it right there. What do we want to make it out of? Dist number. How do I choose what to make it out of? I've not done that. Try that again. Alfred, what are you doing, man? L. Place. Can't place the building present. Is there? I think I wanted to make it out of wood. Oh, so I want to undo what I've just done. I'm going to get rid of this still. Waiting for construction. Let's remove it. And instead, let's build it out of wood, because I know I've got wood. How do I choose what to build it out of?
Through that one, it's still there. The rest of them are bright. That stick are still out of. You want to build it out of limestone, which you can see there's limestone chunks right here. You can put your cursor over it, it tells you what it is. Or you can build it out of tower cup logs from all the wood that we chopped earlier. We'll just do limestone, since it's right here. So a dwarf will come down, grab a block, build that.
Is it going to make it out of willow logs, maybe? wow, this is the story of wood. Okay, fair enough. What I want though is to cycle up and down the different things. Expand, contract. Oh, here we go. Minus scrolls that way. Asterisk scrolls the other way. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go to willow logs. That should now be in progress. Stuff happening? Yeah, stuff's happening. Okay.
Nothing. Okay, so our shop done, farm done. That's important. Let's get some things moved into the fort. So now we're going to talk about the P key that we talked about before. Escape, go back to the main menu, and then hit P for stockpiles. Now it's important we get a good food stockpile in here, of course. We don't want our food out there getting eaten by rats and things. So we're going to hit F to highlight the food stockpile. And then we use our cursor and we're going to put it, we'll just put it over here. We can overlap our still, that's okay, it'll go around it.
Food.
So the dwarves, as soon as we unpause, will grab all their beer barrels and everything and start loading them up in here. We can also do everything else. We can do furniture is fine. We can stick a furniture stockpile. We don't need that big a one, but we can stick one there. And finished goods, which is G. And we're gonna there. Fine. We can stick a furniture stockpile here. We can also do everything else. We can do furniture is fine. We can stick a furniture stockpile. We don't need that big a one, but we can stick one there. And finished goods, which is G.
And then
we're going to throw that over here. Those are the three important ones. Actually, there's one more. We want a refuse stockpile. We're going to stick out here.
And then refuse.
R for refuse, again.
Okay, this is a little bit like RimWorld, where you get your sort of like...
That works fine.
You get your...
So, there we go. Actually, you know,
stockpiles inside so they don't decay, and then you get the stockpiles for like garbage somewhere away from the main base.
So let's throw some stones like that. Okay, so we'll hit space to resume, and our dwarves will start carrying things in. So you can see bags are getting hauled in. This is bag cover. Put your mouse over it. It's a cave spider silk bag. And here comes an anvil. It's being pulled in. This is our. This is the furniture stockpile, and this is the finished goods. Every time we make something like a crutch or a splint, it'll get put in here. Our food is over here. Here's a plump helmet spawn bag. This is mushroom seeds, which is what we're going to be planting in here as soon as this gets done. And there we go. So that's a good start. And now I want to move on to workshops. What workshops we want to build. We've got a still going, but there's a few very important beginner ones. Let's go in here. B for building. We're building a workshop, which is W for workshops.
Do a bit more mining, I think, because the tutorial was saying I need to build more buildings, so let's build some more mines. Go through there. And then build a big gap here. Big old space. There we go. Get rid of that as well. Do.
And there's a few very important beginner ones. Number one, the carpenter's workshop gives us wooden things. Wooden doors, chairs, tables. That's pretty much it. Beds. Crafts dwarf's workshop. We'll use that. We want to build bolts immediately. And mason, which we can also use. Mason basically works the same as the carpenter, but you can build things out of stone. So if you're in like a stone place, you'll use that one more. Anyways, carpenter's workshop. We're going to put it, as you can keep an eye on the shaded things. We're just going to throw it over here. Again, we want to make it out of limestone. And we'll go ahead and build them all. Might as well. Craft Storage Workshop, which is, I think, R. Yes. We'll stick that one stick it right here next to it. No big deal. And then we're going to put our mason in. Mason. Go there. We could do a bowyer if we want to build some bows for a little bit of a defense. Let's do that real quick. Sure. Okay, so there's 4 workshops done. Those are 4 very important.
Built a bunch of workshops. I wasn't really paying attention because I was just so engrossed in this. We're gonna wait for them to dig out this bit of the cavern, and then we can build some workshops. Why is nobody building this still? What about this? Has this been farmed? Furrowed soil farm plot. I don't know. Waiting for construction. Maybe none of my dwarfs can farm. Hello, Alfred. You come to bite my hand? What do these symbols mean here? Rough red flash opals. Ooh, sounds good. Some opals. That's lovely, Alfred. Thank you. Harry. I can't say I'm hooked on this game. Oh, here we go. What's this? This looks like it's been built. Ah, brilliant. That's good, isn't it, Alfred? Okay, so we're going to build some buildings that he suggested. So what did he say?
Throw it. But you can build things out of stone, so if you're in like a stone place, you'll use that one.
Workshop, but because there's loads of stone, we can probably build some out of stones. Oh, hairy Alfred, there's hair everywhere. Okay.
We're gonna stick out here.
Beef building.
For refuse,
workshops.
again, click one corner and click another. Use your mouse
Carpenter's
if you want.
workshop.
That works fine.
Bowyer's workshop. Mason's workshop.
So there we go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do one more. P and then stone stockpile, because we're gonna start working. We're gonna get a mason in here.
Plonk that there.
Just throw some stones.
I'm gonna make it out of
like that. Okay, so we'll hit space to resume, and our dwarves will start carrying things in.
Logs.
So you can see bags are getting hauled in. This is a bag. You cover,
Alfred.
put your mouse over it. It's a cave spider silk bag. And here comes an anvil.
He gonna do it.
In. This is our.
Ow! Ow!
This is the furniture stockpile, and this is the finished goods. Every time we make something,
Stone
like
stockpile is what we're gonna do.
It'll get put in here.
Right.
Our food is
You're
over
going
here.
out.
There's a
You're a naughty boy.
spawn bag. This is
You're bad.
mushroom seeds, which is what we're gonna be planting in here as soon as this gets done. And there we go. So that's a good start.
Right. Stone stockpile.
And now I want to move on to workshops. What workshops we want to build? We've got a still
Stone
going, but there's a
stockpile
few very
here.
important beginner ones. Let's go in here. B for building. We're building a workshop, which is W for W for workshops.
Buildings.
And there's a few very important beginner ones. Number one, the carpenter's workshop gives us wooden things, wooden doors,
So Carpenter's
chairs,
workshop.
tables. That's pretty much it. Beds.
Mason's workshop.
Crafts Dwarf's workshop. We'll use that. We want to build
Craft
bolts
Dwarf's workshop.
immediately.
Ah, okay.
And mason, which we can also use. Mason basically works the same as the carpenter, but you can build things out of stone. So if you're in like a stone place, you'll use that one.
So we'll build
Anyways,
a
carpenter's workshop. We're gonna put it as you
Carpenter's
want.
workshop
Keep
as
an eye on the
well.
shaded things.
C.
We're just gonna throw it over here. Again, we
that?
want to make it out of limestone,
Go there.
and we'll go ahead and build them all.
So this
Might
guy's
as
making
well.
things out of
Crafts Dwarf's workshop,
limestone.
which
We
is I
could
think
be making
R.
it
Yes.
out of.
We'll stick that one right. Stick it right here next to it.
Oh,
No big deal.
kumquat logs.
And then we're gonna put our mason in. Mason, go there.
We'll use willow logs now. We've got a lot
We
of
can
wood.
also could do a bowyer if we want to build some bows for a little bit of a defense. Let's do that real quick.
bows.
Sure.
He's suggesting we build some bows as well.
Okay, so there's 4 workshops done. Those are
Cool.
4 very important workshops that are done. There's one other one that I would highly recommend building early on, which is your butcher, which is you.
Oh, he's also
And we're
recommending
gonna
we
stick him
build a
outside because he's
butcher.
smelly.
He
So
said
let's just
butchers
pop
are
over here next to
smelly.
refuse.
U for butcher. Butcher's workshop. Butcher's smell apparently. Maybe that matters. I don't know. Is there smell in this game? I guess there is. I'm gonna build it right there. I'm gonna build it out of wood. And I'm gonna go off the script a little bit, do my own thing. Let's gather some more trees. Let's chop down some more trees. All these trees here. Let's get rid of all these trees. So let's just go get loads of wood because we've been using a lot of wood. There we go. Alright. Look at this fortress, it's really coming together. I can see the behind the characters now. Woman in a red dress. This reminds me a lot of RimWorld, only it's very quick. I find when playing with RimWorld is it takes forever to mine anything. So if you want to build like a little sort of base in the mountain, you gotta spend a long time doing that. And usually your colonists have some kind of breakdown and set everything on fire and everybody dies. That's my experience of RimWorld. But playing this game makes me maybe want to play RimWorld because RimWorld is kind of more accessible than this. But yeah, so I think stuff's being built.
Stockpile. We use the logs. It's fine. So there's kind of a system to this. Your butcher, your hunter's gonna go out and hunt things. Then he'll take them to the butcher, and from the butcher you'll want a tanner and a leather maker. Whatever leather maker is, there it is, leatherworks. So the tanner will make leather. The leatherworks will make things like armor and shields and
we need to make a tanner and a leatherwork as well, it says. Okay,
so we're going to unpause and let them build these.
We'll build it.
Just had something pop up here. The dwarves suspended the construction of Carpenter's workshop. Now what happened? Let's hit A.
Where's the leatherworks? Oh, there's leatherworks. Okay. And what else did we say? Tanner. So E. We'll build these here near the butcher. I guess from the butcher you get leather, and from leather you get tanner's stuff. Build that right next to each other. Build that right there. Again, make it out of wood because we've got loads of wood. Right. Now we just let it do its thing.
And we can see again here if we missed it down there. There is a building item is blocking the site. There's probably a dwarf in the way or something. So what we can do is we can hit Q. Q is, what's Q mean? Q means set buildings, tasks, preferences. We'll use Q a lot here. This is the first time. We're going to go highlight our Carpenter's Workshop, which got suspended because something was in the way. If we hit S, it'll unsuspend it, so someone will go and build it again.
Q, I think
we want that one to
get
get built
buildings
first, really. Our farm plot, however, is done. So let's go take a look at that. So we're going to hit Q again, and we're going to go highlight the farm plot.
Look at the farm plot.
So we have this, the soil is tilled. Now we're going to select what seeds we're going to plant.
No seeds available for this location.
We want plump helmets. If there's one thing you make, plump helmets are it. Plump helmets.
Right. So in the tutorial, he's making a mushroom farm, and to make a mushroom farm, I think you have to be inside. So we need soil. We need to dig soil out of the mountainside. So dense white mountain heather. It's all slate. We don't want slate. We want soil. Sand wall. We don't want sand. I thought I picked a place that wasn't sandy. We picked a terrible place. Here it's slate. What about if we just dig straight down? So we could have a little farm in the ground. So how do we delete that? How do we click things? Let's click that, remove that building, slated for removal. Okay, and then while it's happening, we'll go down a layer, up downstairs, I to make an up or downstairs, put it there. We should probably wait for that farm to be destroyed first. I'm going to build downstairs. Just mine out all this area here. Okay, and then we're going to build it up and a downstairs. One of those there. Okay, and then we're going to see if that works. So, where's our mining dwarf? So I've tried to build downstairs, but I don't think it's doing an up or a down. So it's right there. So D upstairs, downstairs. Build one there. Is that gonna happen? I don't know if that's happening or not. Put one there. Come on, mate. Build it. Right, let's try it. Here instead. Oh, there we go. That's the downstairs. And then next to it, if we go down, we can build it on upstairs. Okay. Let's see if anybody does this. There's a miner. Okay. Let's build some stairs to go down. Will it go down the stairs and then build the rest up? Will it dig out? Rough, oh, it's all slate here. It's all slate. It's not what we wanted. What about this mountain here? Oh, it's all stone as well.
Fantastic. They're just mushrooms basically, but we can turn them, we can eat them, and we can turn them into booze, and we like booze. So I hit enter on it. If I hit enter on it, it'll select it for spring. If I hit shift enter, it selects it for the all seasons. So all seasons, spring, summer, winter, fall, we will be planting plump helmets in there. Your dwarves are happy if they have a variety of booze, but as long as they have booze, they won't freak out. So what we're going to do is we'll grab some of these, probably right here, a bag of this. Our farmer will come grab that and start planting it in here.
Okay, so
Now let me show you Dwarf Therapist.
I think maybe I need to start again because I've picked a rubbish location because there's
Utilities,
no soil.
Dwarf Therapist. Open that up. Now this, let's read dwarves, shows us all 7 of our dwarves. And we're going to go to attributes. Actually, go to labors. Labors full. And this is sort of their labors list. This is what jobs they are doing and how skilled they are at them. So we have Dumont here. Dumont, his profession, he is a planter. And he is a level 5 skilled at farming. He also is our cook, apparently. If it is colored in blue, that means that job is turned on for them. Now, if you have DF hack on, like I showed earlier, it will automatically make sure someone is doing a job if it's needed. So you don't have to worry about this too much. But it's a good idea to make sure people are doing the job that they are good at.
Soil?
And you can see how good they are at things with traits. Not traits.
Some soil.
With roles. Roles tell you how good they are at certain things. So, for instance, Dumont, he's a level 91 farmer. It's blued in. It's blue, so he is farming. Everyone else is terrible at it. Look at Obach, 16. He doesn't know what dirt is. We got a couple miners here that are very good at mining, so and they are indeed mining because it's blued in. But if you want something, so say something's not being done, you want something milling or someone else butchering, you just click it, and then you hit commit changes. And there you go. Now he is butchering as well. There's not a lot to say about this. You can sort of go in here and play around with it, but in my short video, this is a very brief overview. If you want to change names of people, that's a very important one. You right-click on them, set nickname, and you can change it. Feb, your name is now Nook. Okay, and then we hit commit changes. You can also cursor over it, just hover over it, and it gives you a nice rundown of everything.
This game
very brief history
not be
and skills of the man.
Probably need to give him more time.
Sorry. It tells you can read all that. He's a good miner. That's basically all he does.
Does maybe want to play
RimWorld. We can see this elsewhere too, but this is a nice. Dwarf Therapist is the best part of this.
We've got a comment from
fantastic.
Stephen. He says,
okay, so you can see our farmer is here planting things. Some of them are green. He's got some.
Thanks
He's got
for saying
some
that,
plum helmets
Stephen.
in there. Fantastic. Good job, buddy.
Isn't it?
Let's take a look at our workshops
what
now.
I'm
We're gonna
trying
hit
to do is
Q.
find
Q is our favorite button now.
soil in the mountain.
And let's go to the
so I
carpenter's
can
workshop. We want doors. We want
plant
beds.
some
We want tables.
mushrooms. And then I can make beer from the mushrooms. Here is my room of buildings. And you can make things like I could make a rock throne or a rock table. There we go. Gotta make a rock table. Whereas over here, crafts dwarf's workshop, I could make a. Oh my god, it's so complicated. Where's my carpenters? This is crossbowers. Carpenter's workshop. I could make a. How do you make a door? That's great. Thanks for watching. Come back next time, and maybe I'll be playing something else. I think I might go and play a different game now, or maybe I'll